Good morning, students. Myself Garima Vidisoria. Today I am going to deliver my lecture on skewness and kurtosis. First of all, I am going to define what is skewness. We all are aware with the distribution, probability distribution, and different type of the probability distributions are normal distribution, beta distribution, chi distribution, and t distribution. And a distribution is considered skewed when its mean, median, and mode are not aligned, causing a center of mass of balance point to lean either left or right. The concept of skewness provides the insight into how these three keys statistical measure relate to one another: mean, median, and mode. Now I am going to define what is the symmetrical distribution. A frequency distribution is said to be the symmetrical distribution if the frequencies are equally distributed on both the sides of the central value. A symmetrical distribution may be either bell-shaped or U-shaped. In a symmetrical distribution, the values of mean, median, and mode are equal. It means mean equals to median equals to mode. The very simple example of symmetrical distribution is normal distribution, and the curve of the normal distribution is bell-shaped curve, and the mean, median, mode are equal in normal distribution, as we were earlier with this type of the distribution. Now I am going to define what is the skewed distribution. A frequency distribution is considered skewed distribution when the data points are unevenly spread around the central value, causing an imbalance in frequencies or either side. Skewed distribution can be categorized into two types of the distribution: right skewed distribution and left skewed distribution. Right skewed distribution is also known as the positive skewed distribution, in which the tail on the right side is longer or fatter, and the left skewed distribution is also known as the negative skewed distribution, in which the tail on the left side extends further than the right. There are different type of tests of skewness, like Karl Pearson test of skewness, Bowley's test of skewness, Movement or Fisher test of skewness, and so many tests of the skewness. Now, visual indicators of the skewness. Skewness matrix reveals how much in which the direction, either positive or negative, of frequency distribution deviate from perfect symmetry. By examining the shape of the distribution graphically, we can identify skewness. A longer tail on the right suggests the positive skew, while a longer tail on the left indicates negative skew. However, this visual approach doesn't quantify the extent of the asymmetry. To precisely measure how far the distribution stays from symmetry, we rely on the specific statistical calculation. Understanding of skewness in statistics. Absolute skewness matrix. These metrics quantify skewness using straightforward differences. Skewness mean minus median, or skewness may be defined as mean minus mode, or skewness may be defined as third quartile minus median minus first quartile. Relative skewness matrix. Skewness can also assessed through the several relative coefficients, including the beta and gamma skewness coefficient, Karl-Pearson skewness coefficient, Bowley's skewness coefficient, Kelly's skewness coefficient. Now I am going to define the second topic, kurtosis. Kurtosis is a statistical concept of the describe the tiltedness or the sharpness of the peak in a frequency distribution curve. The term originated from the Greek meaning bulging. While skewness indicates how much a distribution leans to one side, kurtosis reveals how pronounced or flat peak of the distribution is. Karl Pearson identified three distinct categories of the curve based on the peak shape: leptokurtic, mesokurtic, platykurtic. Leptokurtic curve with sharp with high peak, mesokurtic curve with moderate normal peak, platykurtic curve with broad flat peak. A curve is described as the leptokurtic when it exhibits a sharply pointed peak, indicating a higher concentration of data around the mean. If the curve appears from flattened at the top, it is known as the platykurtic, reflecting a wider spread of data. The normal distribution curve, which is neither sharply peaked or flat, serve as the standard reference point. The standard curve is termed mesokurtic, representing a balanced level of peakedness. Understanding of kurtosis matrix. Kurtosis can be quantified using the primary approaches, the Carr-Pearson method of kurtosis and the Kelly's approach to measuring kurtosis. Now, Carr-Pearson coefficient of kurtosis, which is also known as beta 2, based on the fourth central moment, and it is defined as beta 2 equals to mu 4 upon mu 2 square, where mu 4 is the fourth central moment, mu 2 is second central moment, or it is also known as the variance of the distribution. For the normal distribution, beta 2 always 3. Kelly's measure of kurtosis. Kelly's kurtosis is a percentile based measure and doesn't use moments. It is especially useful for the data in open-ended skewed or when mean upon variance are unreliable. Kelly's used percentile distances to describe the peakedness of the distribution. The formula used for the Kelly's kurtosis is P90 minus P10 upon P75 minus P25. Now we will discuss more on kurtosis and skewness in next lecture. Thank you very much.